What's on your
let's
list?
talk about a first date. A first date, I'm looking for only two things. Do you not physically turn me off? You don't have to physically turn me on.
Just don't turn me
off.
off. Don't turn me off.
Just don't turn me off physically.
But they don't have.
She too old for this, man. You can see the grays coming out of her scalp. She too old to be talking like this.
But do we have to be 6 feet tall? Do we have to have do we have to own a company or have a thing, something?
You don't have to be.
I got to have it going on to be of interest to. I mean, like
you have to have some power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you talked about 6 feet tall. I personally don't give a fuck about that. That's just me. I don't care about that at all. You can be 5'9". Make a certain amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what my threshold for that is. It's different today than it was 2 years ago. You don't have to be a gazillionaire. I just don't need that. I need you to be able to participate equally in my lifestyle, which is what you alluded to.
What do you mean participate equally in your lifestyle?
Earlier, right?
Right.
So if I have, we're in the same industry. If we have a colleague and she happens to be getting married in the south of France,
right.
I would like you to go with me, and I would like to not have to pay for your part.
Right.
You don't have to pay for my part.
Right.
I got my part.
Right.
Just pay for your part.
Right.
So you want a fuck buddy? Let's just call it what it is. You're not building nothing together. Y'all not gonna have no kids together. You already aged out from that. You're not. If this guy is already what he's gonna be, then that means that he's set in his ways. So you want somebody that's conveniently going to show up to you for events, who you can bust down. You can bust her down, and y'all can go on trips together when it's convenient. So you want a fuck buddy? That's basically what she's saying. That's what she's saying. She needs somebody that looks good, that can keep her on her arm, that can bust her down, and they can go half and half on whatever it is that they want to do. That's what she's looking for. That's it. Okay, cool. Conversation over. We don't need to get any more context. I don't really care about any more of the thoughts or whatever. So you looking for a dude to bust you down and that you can go and have some fun with. That's it. You don't have to get married for that. Why do you feel like you need to get married for that? Because you can go and get that anywhere. And you will have a guy that'll consistently do it for you. That's it. What else is there to talk about?
And that requires a certain income where we live.
Mm-hmm. 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 White, black, Asian, anybody?
Anybody with a caveat. I've been very public that I have dated across the racial spectrum since law school. My most recent fiance was a white presenting Jew. At this point, I do think I would prefer a black identifying man, because
either you're black or you white or you're Asian or you're Mexican or you're Jewish. What do you mean black identifying? What the hell does that mean?
Ever more so in my entire life. I've been black since the day I was born. My name has been Eboni since the day I was born. I have a degree in black studies. I mean, I say that to say I've always lived a very black conscious life. Mm-hmm. But just the way shit has worked out the past several years, I do believe it would be very difficult for me, Torre, to intimately connect and feel truly safe with a man who did not participate in black identity alongside me, right? So I've always, even the non-black men I've dated have been conscious enough to understand that it's the center point of my life, right? But I find through lived experience that there is still some dissonance between an intellectual understanding of blackness and a lived experience understanding of blackness.
What do you want to see?
I want to see a man who uses his privilege for good.
I'm talking about...
You talking aesthetically?
Yes, I'm talking about aesthetically. When you walk in.
So you're asking me who looks good to me right now, like in the universe? Coleman Domingo.
I'm not necessarily asking you to name individuals.
Okay, because we can do that. I'm looking for the leader of the pack. So I am attracted to a man. He could be 5'9". Like, there's a man in real life right now who, on a good day, he might be 5'9".
That's what she wants.
But when he's in the room, everybody's almost lining up, literally, to get some time with him. That shit's sexy. That shit turns me on. Because that's the man whose lens is the driving force of the vision. I like a visionary, Torre. I like a man with some I like a man who, when I come home from an average everyday experience, and I say, listen, sweetie,
Wait. The guy that she named is not even. Hold on. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I didn't even realize it until y'all said it in the chat. Coleman Domingo is not even interested in women according to what it is that I'm reading. This is his man. The guy that she said that she's attracted to is a guy that, according to this article on GQ says Coleman Domingo found true love on Craigslist. You can't make this up. Is Craigslist even still in existence? Ladies, this is the woman that y'all support. Y'all love this mentality. The first person that snapped in her head was a man that found love with another man on Craigslist, is the type of man that she's attracted to. And she named him right off the top of the head, which means that she already had this in her mind. Yo. This is wild. This shows y'all. Listen. No matter how intelligent they are, no matter how much schooling that they have, stop taking advice on how to vet. I'm talking to the ladies. Stop taking relationship advice from other women. Stop taking relationship advice from other women. Y'all gonna hold y'all sisters accountable or no? Y'all gonna hold y'all sisters accountable or no, ladies? Because I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all until y'all start actually having a genuine conversation about what the standards are within the community today. We literally just hearing this in real time. I'm afraid to watch any more of this. I'm genuinely afraid to watch any more of what it is that I see happening right now.
I'm managing, I'm contemplating this move and this move and this and how this plays out. And I want a man, Tori, that can actually advise me. Who can say,
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. I was with you until then.
Okay.
Either
Eric, go where the hell you want to go.
Well, no, I want to push back on that 1 second because I totally understand. I want alpha man. Do most women have that reaction to the alpha man? No,
I don't think most women. I think me and most women don't go together. I think no, I'm really serious.
But isn't alpha what most women are attracted to?
I don't think, not necessarily.
She don't know what the hell she talking about at this point. She just talking. She's so confused. This is your scholar who majored probably in African American studies, who became a lawyer, who is this high-powered woman that knows exactly what she wants, but she's confused about what women want. She said women don't want alpha men.
Women are
even Eric Benet Jr. is confused over here.
Attracted to?
I don't know.
Don't go together. I think no, I'm really serious.
But isn't alpha what most women are attracted to?
I don't think.
Look at her face.
What most women are attracted to?
I don't think, not necessarily. I'm looking, just thinking about the women that I know that are partnered and married.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I think a lot of women are attracted primarily to physical. I think they're leading with that.
Okay.
Yeah, like first and foremost, you have to look good to me.
This is crazy.
Now, I know
this is crazy.
That can you say what happened with your fiance?
Ooh.
I can answer questions. What you want to know?
Why did you walk away?
Ooh, you're not confused.
I guess the three biggest answers. I walked away because we got to a place I wanted to create family. And it was very clear we had a 13-year age gap in addition to being.
He was 13 years younger than you?
No, Negro. He was 13 years older than me. That was cute, though. He was 13 years older than me. In addition to our cultural gap, him being white presenting Jew, me being Black American, we had that age gap.
So she was engaged to a white man. Her fiance was a white man? Was a white Jewish man. Her fiance was a white Jewish man. Then why does she have so much to say about black men? Okay, wait. So a white Jewish man wouldn't marry you or have children with you. They made you a forever fiance. A white man made you a forever fiance and refused to have children with you, but you have so much to say about black men. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Lord have mercy. This girl come with more red flags than a construction zone, bro.
He had 3 children.
I do have to be older than you to get a date with you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's true.
Okay. So that you're like, it only has to be these 2 things. I have to be taller than you. I have to be older than you.
Well, I'm 5'3", Torre. So come on.
Go on.
And yes, I can't imagine dating someone younger, and I really struggle with dating men my own age because I really am an old soul. Like, and I'm an only child, so I'm not accustomed to talking to
I want to get to
people.
why she left.
I'm talking.
Why they break up?
Only children are different in that way.
Yeah. I only
for
engaged
sure.
with adults since I was like 7.
Sure.
So, he was 13 years older. He had 3 boys, ages, I think like 10 to 15 when I met him.
I don't have anything against white people. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Why she have so much to say about black men if the person that she was engaged to was a white man? That makes no sense to me.
More and more clear as we went on in the relationship. It was 4 years total. He had his family. And he did not have an interest in creating new family with me or even expanded family with me.
Facts.
You wanted family, and he's like, I've already done that.
Correct. And this is why, one of the reasons that I'm having my
So you didn't know that before y'all got engaged? You got all of your lawyer credentials and you a high power woman, but you didn't know that he didn't want to have more kids when you decided to get into a relationship with him in the first place? Okay.
child on my own.
Why?
Because the type of men that I am attracted to tend to fall into that category.
They've already had family.
They already have families. A lot of them have vasectomies right now, if we're just telling the truth about it.
Well, how many 45-year-old men have never been married and have no children? I mean, like most men have done at least one or the other.
So you're making, yes, okay, yeah, exactly.
Right? Most of the men you're going to date who are a little to a lot older than you.
Right, have already done that. They've
Yes.
already started their families, and most of them have already completed their families.
Right.
And they're not interested at 48 or 52 or 55, which
Starting
is my new
over.
cap, of staying up with a newborn.
I can't be any older than 55.
And that's new. It used to be that you could be, but I found that it's getting
So
caretakerish.
45 to 55? Okay.
Yeah, that man is not trying to stay up with a newborn
No.
all night.
No.
And who could blame him,
I
by
did
the
that.
way? I dig it too.
I did it.
Oh, you did it.
I did it.
Yeah,
I
you
did
already
that.
did it.
Yeah, I
So
did
you're
that.
not doing it again.
Yeah.
Correct. So that's one of the reasons that I find that we ended, because he did not want more family. And I love you to death. He loved me. We did not have a love problem.
Okay.
Right.
We had a we don't want the same thing problem.
How y'all get
Another
engaged?
problem we had was he did not do, to me, an effective job of requiring a certain level of space and respect from his semi-adult children. So by the time our relationship was on its tail end, his oldest 2 boys were like 19 and 22. And they just weren't very respectful young men, which
She probably came in there twisting her neck, talking about y'all better get this kitchen clean. They was playing PlayStation and they was having a good time. And it was like, yo, Dad, you hear this woman? You hear this woman talking to me?
no,
They weren't respectful to you?
they weren't respectful to women.
Oh,
Period.
Oh, so they've been listening. They said, listen, let me tell you what probably happened. if I had to paint the picture in my mind, this is what happened. They called dad a simp. They say, yo, dad, why is you dealing with this woman with this bad attitude? And then all of a sudden she said that they wasn't respectful for women because the younger guys are saying that the men of yesteryears led us down this pathway of destruction. And so they started holding dad accountable, or they started trying to convince dad, stop staying with this chick. And so next thing you know, and the sons was right. The sons were right. The sons were right, if this is the scenario that got painted.
But your family,
No, he didn't do that, though, Torre. That's what I'm saying. He didn't.
did they say wild shit to you?
They just talked. They were teenage boys, and they talk crazy, you know. And then, frankly, there's the cultural gap, right? Where you know, sometimes white people kids talk different.
No. Answer the question. He asked the right question. Did they talk crazy to you?
He didn't.
But your family,
No, he didn't do that, though, Torre. That's what I'm saying. He didn't.
did they say wild shit?
Of course he didn't do it, because you not married to him, and them is his kids. And so he not about to prioritize you over them. Why would he prioritize you over his kids? They said some wild junk to her, and she was, I'm telling you, man, I know what happened.
Shit to you?
They just talked. They were teenage boys, and they talk crazy, you know.
They
And then,
put you in your
frankly, there's the
place.
cultural gap, right? Where you know, sometimes white people kids talk different.
And now you want to come back to good old black men with that long ride. Yeah. Now you want to come on back home. Come on back to that. Listen. Now you want us to take you back. Now, see, you ain't have nothing to say about the culture that you was dating. Oh man, this is content gold. You ain't have nothing to say about the culture that you was with, and they was the ones that ain't have no respect for you. But now you have everything to say about the very men that you truly desire, but they not going for it. They said, we not simping out, we not going for it, we not taking it, we not doing it, we not having no kids with you, we not doing none of that. So you bitter. You bitter. And now you want to be with the dudes that ain't looking for you, because your best years is behind you based off of the thing that men are desiring from the women that they ultimately want to be in a relationship and then get married to. You feeling some type of way. The kids disrespected you. He didn't correct the kids. He chose the kids over you. And then he said, you got to go because I'm not having additional kids with you and you talking too tough. And so now you want to sit here and rag and talk stuff about.
You get me in so much trouble, by the way. But anyway, you're like, I'm not doing anything. But it's true. But also, I think kids just are different these days. So I did not feel, because I feel like the children follow suit to the adult leadership, right?
sure.
These kids will respect me exactly as much as you require them to. Speaking to my
You're not
fiance
their
at the
mama.
time.
You're not their mama.
And he was
Yes.
a bit afraid of his own children.
No,
He
he wasn't.
operated, let's go full circle to how we started the conversation. He operated in a friends first posture. He wanted to be cool like his sons. He wanted to be at the Travis Scott concert with his sons. He wanted to be literally taking your boys to Taylor Swift, whatever. That was his primary focus, was to be liked. I don't give a shit about no kids liking me. You will respect me first, and then we'll get to the like.
No, you got to.
And so we were not aligned.
And that didn't happen.
Gotta go.
That didn't happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah, and listen, these things are very difficult. I mean, I probably stayed a year and a half longer than I should have because so much love was there. And then I realized I needed to just choose me.